Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto. Let's dig into a few things that I covered during Crypto Minute. So, as a developer, like moi, and my team, obviously, there's a lot going on in that space, right? Tornado Cash, the two developers of Tornado Cash got arrested, and they're being charged for sanctions violations as well as money laundering. Now, as a developer, my question is, did they actually take those actions themselves, or are they being charged because they wrote code that would actually enable those kinds of things? Not that that's why they wrote the code. However, I do recall a while ago that one or both of them had visited North Korea or spoken with North Korea, something like that. But I recall that a while ago. I have to dig back in the notes, but I thought that had happened. And there were questions swirling around then. And now we have those arrests that happen. So that's something I'm paying attention to because obviously I have interest. My company does development. We're in the crypto space. Makes you wonder. Now, that said, I don't think that it has anything to do with code. I think it has a lot to do with their actual actions, meaning they might have been actually operating certain things. So I have to dig into what those arrests are for, what they're being accused of as them personally, and whether or not it includes them writing the code that would do that. So all of that is just interesting to me. Now, PEPE, this is going to blow minds, but I had said, be careful about PEPE. I said it a lot. Be careful about PEPE. Yeah, you can make some money off of it, but be careful because there could be a rug pull. Well, the PEPE wallet, the PEPE development wallet had required 8 signatures. That's called a multi-signature wallet in order to make changes. There's a massive security change that made it so that now only 2 signatures were required, making it easier for collusion to happen, right? Then, mysteriously, $15 million worth of PEPE went out to central exchanges. 4. That caused the move of the coin is what caused the 15% plunge in the value of PEPE. So if it's me, I'm sitting back and I'm going, that is a rug pull. You have a massive change in security, and then you have, transfers in digital assets to centralized exchanges. Yeah, that sounds like rug pull to me. So I'd be very careful right about now. So I'm actually expecting more of a plunge in PEPE. I mean, I haven't heard anything else right now, unless I hear something, from the developers. Hey, we're doing this. Hey, we're doing that. But I would want to understand, why did you move the money? And then ultimately, I really want to understand, why did you change the security? That's what I'm interested in, right? Because the more signatures you require, the harder it is for any 1, 2, 3 people to get together, collude to make those changes. So that's what I'm kind of focusing in on at the moment. Now, something else that I find crazy is I thought we put the $3 billion mystery wallet, problem to bed. Apparently we didn't. There's still, just all kinds of swirl going on around that $3 billion mysterious wallet. They were saying that, it's Robinhood. But then I was listening to a few people and I was reading some news, and people are starting to think, well, who owns Robinhood, right? That's one idea of who owns Robinhood. And does Robinhood actually own, the wallet? Because it could say Robinhood owns the wallet, but that's not necessarily, do they actually own the wallet? Something else that I was considering was, does Robinhood actually have a spare $3 billion? Yes, it was amassed over 3 months, but it's still $3 billion. Do they have $3 billion to just sit around as Bitcoin? I don't know. So it's interesting. It would be interesting to find out what the story is there. Something else that I'm looking at is ARK invest in 21 shares together applied for an application for an Ethereum futures ETF. They joined 6 other companies in filing for their ETFs. Roundhill, Bitwise, Grayscale, that's just a few that have filed for their Ethereum futures ETF. Excuse me. So when people stop me and they ask me, why are you so positive about crypto? It's not just the investment, right? It's not just over the investment potential of crypto. It's also the technology and what you can do with crypto, the use cases that they bring to the table. NFTs are crypto. Let's not get it twisted. When you look at the whole cryptoverse, there's so much that you can do. That's why I'm so positive on crypto. Now, when I look at when I kind of span all of the news, I'm reading things like Decrypt and Reuters and Bloomberg, Business Insider, just all kinds of places that have crypto news, and I look for threads. No reference to the platform. Don't use it. Well, I have an account, but I don't use it. But I'm looking for threads in the stories. Sometimes you'll read a story, and it's sort of like what I do with you guys. I'm telling you about a story, and then I recall that I told you something way back. And so what I'm doing when I read these articles, I'm going from article to article to article, and I'm looking for any kind of tidbit that would lead me to another article that kind of tells the whole story, right? So when you're doing your own research, dig in, just dig in, do it daily. Maybe you're not good at research, but you're reading daily. Just read, right? Read, and then you'll start to recall, I think I read that 2 days ago. Let me look at my notes. What do you think I do? I recall I told you about something back in June, let's say. I go back to June. I go back to my notes and search for what I think I recalled. And I'm either right or wrong. I recalled it properly. I didn't recall it, but maybe I have notes on it. And I use those notes and I say, so we got something on this day, then we got something on this day, and here we are. Do your own research. You'll get good at it. You'll get better. You will get better. And the better you get, the more understanding you have. And this could go for any topic, right? You could be, trying to build something, trying to buy something, trying to sell something, whatever it is. Do your own research. Anyway, I'm not going to take too long. I would normally go through the money, but we're still moving sideways. Yes, we had a nice little pop yesterday, but we came right back down to where we were. I think we're going to move laterally for a while, straight up, period. So pay attention, get a grip, do your own research. All right. This is Eddie J on Crypto. If you like what I'm doing, do me a favor, let me know. If you have suggestions on how I can improve, I beg of you to let me know also. All right. Have a good one. Bye-bye.